a rear differential now, one with a gear on it. What we need to do now is get the shock towers on. So on the rear one, you want the one with the pointed end, like that. And for the front one, you want the plastic mount thing that's flat on the end, so you can see the difference. So that one's the back, that one's the front. So we're doing it at the back at the moment. So what you need to do is just get that on there, front ways like that, yeah, just front ways. So the point is facing towards the spur gear. If I just press that on properly, there you go, that's all done. Look, so you can see the point is facing towards the spur gear, and everything's happy and dandy. So let's get this thing screwed in. What we need are 2 longer screws. Just give me a sec. 2 longer screws and 1 shorter one. Hang on, let me get the heads lined. Okay, so you can see 1 shorter one and 2 longer ones. The 2 longer ones go on the holes on each side. Longer one goes in there, longer one goes in there, and the shorter one goes in the middle one, like that. Then all we need to do is screw them in. Ah, this is good fun. Okay. I understand that the instructions for this car are as clear as mud. So that's why I'm doing this for you guys, so you can at least get a run through of what you need to do. Then you need to get a couple of the same size screws that went in the 2 holes here. You need to get two of them the same length, and then screw the back together like that. So if I just put them in there loosely, just put them in there loosely and screw them in once again. No, cut. Right. No, don't worry about the cut. So just screw that in. It's just to make sure that no dirt and that gets in the differential, because if dirt gets in there, then it can cause performance issues. Okay, there's the second screw threaded. In you go. Make sure they're not too tight. Tight enough so they seal the gearbox, but not so tight that it can't even move. So you need to get it just right. If you ask me, that seems a little tight to me, so just back them off a little bit. Sorry about the camera angles, guys. I love them, but I do apologise. Right, now. Yeah. Just back them off a little more. Not so much that they come out of the screw holes completely, but just enough so that the differential can move freely. Remember, I haven't got any grease in here, so that's why that's better. And they're spinning around quite freely now. Okay, that's all good then. Right, let's get the shock tower on. Okay, this is the one you'll need for the back. This one is for the front. This one is for the back. So you can see there's a visual difference there. So let's get this bolted on the right way, of course, with these bits facing that way. So it goes on like that. So it goes on like that. Who would have thought there'd be so much just to attach a differential? Okay, sorry about the professional camera work. Yeah, let's get them in there. Oh yeah, you'll need the same size screws as the one in the middle hole there. You'll need the same size screws as that one, and you'll need 4 of them. So let's get them in there. Stick them in there. Okie dokie. Make sure they're aligned with the holes, and once again, just screw them in. Easier done than said, really. Okay, you don't need to worry about tightness of these, just as so much that they're not so tight that they end up going through the plastic. If they do go through the plastic, you've got 2 longer screws in there. Okay. Eagle-eyed viewer will notice that I'm using a flathead screwdriver to do in crosshead. Flathead screwdrivers do up Phillips screws. Don't matter though, does the job just as well. Perfecto. Okay, now we got our rear shock tower on the differential now, where it should be. Perfect. Right. Dispose of that and start on the front. Okay, so now it's time to do the front differential. This is the one with the shorter drive cup. What you'll need is the one that's flat, as you saw before, rather than the one that's pointed. The one that's flat, and the front shock tower. Compared to the rear one, you can see there's quite a bit of difference. What you want to do is mount the flat end towards the drive cup, like so. Fairly easy. The only thing you need to do is take, let me have a look. Take 2 screws of this length and 1 of that length. The screw heads are aligned, as you can see, or sort of. Screw heads are aligned like that. You can see one shorter than the other. As of before, like before, you just put the shorter one in the middle and 2 longer ones on each side, like so. Like so, and do that one. And then do the middle one. Okay, that's peculiar. Loosen that up a bit. That's better. Bit noisy because I haven't got any grease in there. But now what we do is just stick two two of the screws that are the same size as the ones that went in here. That's what you want. So let's just screw that one in. I haven't got two, so I have to improvise and use a slightly longer screw. I haven't got two, so if you've got two of the screws that are the same length, then please use them, but I haven't, so I have to improvise a little bit. That's odd. It actually seems quieter than when it started. It actually seems quieter than when it started. Anyway, that's the front diff done. We've got, well, not quite. We've still got a little bit to go. Okay, so we just take two screws that are the same length as the one in the middle. Just two screws. It's the same one, the same one as the length in the middle. If you get what I'm saying. Two instead of four. Look, there's only two on the front. There's only two holes on the front for two screws, so that's all you need. You can, I think according to the manual, you mount them on the top hole. I have no idea why there's four of them there, but you mount them on the top hole, and like that. Okay. There's the second one. And again, have the spaces facing at the back, like that. So again, you can see spaces at the back, happy days. Let's tighten them up a bit. Okay, that's fine. I'm happy with that. Okay, that's good. Now is the time to get the front suspension together. So if you just give me a couple of minutes, I'll get it all assembled for you, because this is a lot easier than